Okay. Whoa. All right. I don't know why.
It confuses everyone.
Yeah.
There's two of them.
All right, folks. This is Miss Pereda. Miss Pereda.
Yes, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Taylor Arthur, is it presumed the Public Defender's Office is appointed unless otherwise stated?
Yes, Miss Taylor. So it looks like she's charged with, is it 2 felony counts? The controlled substance charges as well as the shoplifting charges?
Correct.
Your Honor, I only see one count of the.
So there's
On
2
the form.
cases. There's 2 cases.
Oh, I
158.
apologize. I do see the other case.
You
Your
got
Honor.
it? Okay.
Yes, I do have PC argument in regards to the controlled substance case.
What about the other one?
Defense stands mute.
All right. So on the case ending in 15890 corrections, the public defender is appointed. I'm going to issue a stay away order, Ms. Pereda. You need to stay away from the Kohls located at 11800 Mills Drive, 500 feet away from there. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
So your bond on that theft related charge, count 1 is 2,500. Count 2 is 150. What? You have a lot of priors. You're lucky I'm not making it higher than that. This is not your grand theft. This is not your first theft related offense. So let's move on now to the possession of controlled substance.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Pereda is charged with a second-degree controlled substance with possession with intent to sell, deliver, or
You think it's possession?
Yes, Your Honor.
I agree. I don't think the state's gonna disagree either. So
Your Honor, I would be asking for pretrial services with an alternate monetary bond of standard
not-
in all cases.
I'm not doing that. I mean, if you've seen her priors, petty theft from 2025, she was just here, July 14th, 2025, dismissal for a petty theft. Maybe there's some substance abuse issues going on. So
Would Your Honor consider house arrest?
no, count 1 on 15891. I'll reduce it to 1,000. Count 2 is 500. Once you get a little bit more information about her, you can go see Judge Millian, and then maybe he'll decide to lower it. So I'll just make a finding on the back of the A form. It's only probable cause for possession of controlled substance and not anything related to sale, manufacture, deliver, etc. All right, thank you. Miss Kadima Jones. Miss Jones? All right, Miss Jones. You live in Wilmington, Delaware? Is Wilmington, Delaware your home? That's the address I have here.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes, Your Honor. Just so Your Honor is aware, she has around 18 pages of NCICs.
okay.
I apologize, State. I couldn't hear what you said.
She said that the state says she has about 15 pages of NCICs, meaning a long rap sheet. Okay, ma'am.
Your Honor, I would stand mute as to PC, and I'd request standard bond of 2,500 count 1, 500 count 2.
I usually reduce it, so you don't know that about me, but
No objection to a reduction, Your Honor.
understood. I try to be consistent, okay? So count 1, Miss Jones, your bond is set at 1,000. Count 2 is 500. And I think Judge Glazer also, when it's just possession for personal use, nothing else going on, that's usually what she does as well. Okay, your total bond is $1,500. Third person is Taylor Kowalski.
She's on felony bond.
The state would be requesting a felony hold, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Kowalski. I've already appointed the public defender to represent you. It looks like you're out on felony bond. We're just going to review what's in front of us on these drug-related charges regarding cocaine and crystal meth.
Your Honor, defense stands mute as to PC. Given that there is a felony hold, I'd be requesting a dollar bond on all counts.
right, this is what we're gonna do. Corrections, let's put a felony hold for her. She'll be
Yeah.
in front of Judge Miranda on Monday on F25-13817. These are all drug related. It looks like it's for personal use. That's what it looks like the allegations are. Okay, so. Corrections, I'm gonna set $500 bonds on all. So count 1, 500, count 2, 500, count 3, 500, count 4, 500, count 5, 500, count 6, 500, count 7, 500, count 8, 500. Did I miss a count?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You could let them in. I've got Jennifer Navarro. Alrighty, thank you. Catherine Verella.
NBC, Your Honor, reset for tomorrow.
Let me see if I need to make a probable cause finding.
I apologize. What was the reason for the reset? I couldn't hear.
She's in isolation, NBC.
And we have,
So it's a medical reason, right?
Correct.
Corrections?
Yes.
Do we know if, let me just make sure that Judge Glazer already found probable cause.
I don't think probable cause was found, Your Honor. I do have an argument on
was-
case ending in 682, but I
So
don't
it
have
looks,
previously.
I'm sorry, not to cut you off. So it looks like on July 24th, Judge Glazer found some form of probable cause,
that's
okay?
correct, Your Honor.
So I'm just gonna reset her for medical. And it looks like, I don't know if she appointed your office. It looks like at some point she did appoint your office to represent her. So that would have been Miss Curry, okay?
Is Your Honor resetting the case to tomorrow?
Yes, I'm resetting it. We have to do that, right? Reset from day for day to day.
Yes, Your Honor.
It looks like also, there's a stay away order that we need to issue. If, well, yeah.
Understood, Your Honor.
And like I said, Miss Corey would have been with Judge Glazer. What happens with these? Yeah, you might as well attach them, even though I think, yeah. All right, Avis Marcel Visara.
She's present before the court.
All right, and then corrections. I asked the private lawyers to put their clients' information in the chat, so you can please pull them out as a courtesy.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Miss Marcial Esquera with the services of the interpreter.
Señora Marcial Esquera,
The interpreter's here.
intérprete está presente, señora.
Gracias.
This is an added charge. The public defender is appointed to represent you.
Esto es una acusación que se le está añadiendo y el bufete de abogados de oficio ya fue designado para que les representase.
Defense stands mute as to PC, Your Honor. Given that she's being held on several other charges, I'd ask for a dollar bond.
La defensa mantiene silencio con respecto a motivos fundados, pero ya que ella la están reteniendo en numerosas otras acusaciones, la defensa pide que se le imponga fianza de solo $1.
Your bond is a standard bond of $2,500.
Señoría le está emitiendo fianza de rigor de $2,500.
I'm also ordering you to stay away from Target.
Targets plural, Your Honor.
No, Target.
Oh, ok. Su señoría le está imponiendo también orden de alejamiento de la tienda Target
It's located at 8350 South Dixie Highway.
en el 8350 Southwest de la carretera Dixie.
Do you understand me?
Señora, ¿usted me entendió? Señora?
I saw a head nod.
She's nodding, Your Honor.
Can you give me a verbal response?
Deme una respuesta verbal, señora. ¿Usted entendió?
Sí.
Yes.
Thank you. Lisette Camacho.
Gracias.
All right, Mr. Gaviria, you got to put your information in the
All right, let's talk about that. We had quite the lineup in this hearing with Judge Mindy Glazer at the helm efficient, sharp, and just a touch exasperated by the occasional hiccup in courtroom coordination. First up, Miss Pereda who found herself facing both a theft-related charge and a controlled substance allegation. The courtroom quickly clarified that there were two separate cases, and Judge Glazer moved fast to issue a stay-away order from the Kohl store in question. Miss Pereda responded clearly and respectfully, but the judge, noting her lengthy record, didn't hesitate to remind her that this wasn't her first time down this road. There was a brief debate over whether the substance charge was for simple possession or intent to distribute, but everyone eventually agreed it was possession, and bond was reduced accordingly. Next came Kadima Jones from Wilmington, Delaware. Her address was about the only simple thing here. With a record reportedly spanning 15 to 18 pages, the state wasn't thrilled, but Judge Glazer kept it even-keeled and set bonds that reflected consistency and fairness without overreacting. Then came Taylor Kowalski, who's currently out on felony bond and now facing multiple additional counts. Her case prompted a quick decision, a felony hold and a Monday appearance in front of Judge Miranda. The judge kept a steady hand and made clear that although the allegations appeared to be for personal use, the mounting circumstances warranted stricter control. We also had a reset for Catherine Verella due to a medical hold Judge Glazer took. Care to confirm probable cause had already been found and that proper representation was in place. Even amid the fast pace, she remained focused on procedural clarity. Lastly, Avis Marcel Visara needed the help of a Spanish interpreter for her added charge. The communication was smooth thanks to the interpreter and Judge Glazer, despite some initial confusion about the store in question, clearly issued a stay away from a specific target location and set bond. Throughout the hearing, Judge Glazer was characteristically no-nonsense, but balanced, never punitive for its own sake. Defense attorneys stayed mostly collected, though the public defender had to step in quickly a few times to sort out overlapping cases and clarify charges. The overall courtroom atmosphere was efficient with light tension here and there, mostly due to back-to-back defendants with complicated records. But everything moved forward smoothly, with Judge Glazer keeping the train on the tracks. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone.